This also explains why so many people are not well. It also explains why we have a lot of mental illness today. It also explains why people are aging far too young. It has a lot to do with sleep. Have you ever considered that your nightly routine could be quietly putting your life at risk? It sounds dramatic, but here's a shocking truth. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, more than 70,000 seniors die in their sleep every year in the United States alone. And what's most alarming, many of these deaths aren't just from old age, they're linked to common sleep habits that most people don't think twice about. As we get older, our bodies become more sensitive to even small changes. After age 60, your heart, brain and breathing all become more vulnerable. Sleep patterns shift, muscles weaken, and seemingly harmless bedtime habits can suddenly turn dangerous. Yet, most seniors keep the same routines they've had for decades, unaware that these habits could be silently sabotaging their health and even cutting their lives short. So, what are these hidden dangers lurking in your nightly routine? Which common sleep mistake is responsible for more emergencies than any other? And most importantly, what simple changes can you make tonight to protect yourself? In this video, we'll reveal the 7 most dangerous sleep habits for seniors. Habit number 7 is the deadliest, you won't want to miss it. Plus, we'll share easy, science-backed fixes so you can sleep safely and wake up refreshed. Before we start, drop in the comments from where you are watching this video and what health topic you would like to see in the next video. Also, don't forget to subscribe because there are a lot of videos waiting in which we reveal to you the secrets of aging gracefully. Now, let's get started with habit number 1. Habit 1. Drinking too much water before bed. Let's begin with talking about that lovely glass of water you're drinking before bedtime. Now, don't get me wrong, water is God's greatest gift to our bodies. But here's the gentle truth your doctor might not tell you. When you drink matters just as much as how much you drink. Your kidneys are like 2 little night watchmen. During the day, they're wide awake and busy filtering all that wonderful water you're drinking. But come evening, they start yawning and stretching, ready for their well-deserved rest. When you give them a big drink right before bed, it's like handing them overtime paperwork at quitting time. Now here's what happens next. About 2 a.m., your bladder starts doing the jig, waking you up saying, "Time to go!" And off you shuffle, half asleep in the dark. Oh, my darlings, do you know how many precious souls fall during these nighttime adventures? It breaks my heart. But it's not just about falls. Every time you wake up, you're stealing from your deepest, most healing sleep, the kind where your brain does its spring cleaning and your hormones dance in perfect harmony. Do this night after night, and you're robbing your body of its chance to truly renew itself. So what's the solution? It's as simple as following the sun. Drink like the daylight, plenty of beautiful pure water in the morning and afternoon when your kidneys are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Then as evening comes, let your water intake wind down like the setting sun. If you're thirsty before bed, just a small sip will do, maybe some herbal tea with a teaspoon of raw honey to satisfy without overloading. For those taking evening medications, here's a little trick. Take them with warm chamomile tea instead of water. The warmth helps them dissolve gently, and the chamomile will have you drifting off to dreamland before you can count 3 sheep. And please, my loves, if you must get up at night, do it safely. Keep a little salt lamp glowing by your bed. Not only will it light your way without shocking your sleepy eyes, but those negative ions will help you fall back asleep faster. And always, always wear proper slippers. None of those slippery socks. Try this for just 3 nights and you'll be amazed at the difference. You'll wake up feeling refreshed instead of exhausted, with energy to spare for your beautiful day ahead. Let's talk about the next sleep-stealing habit that's aging us before our time. Habit 2, eating late at night. That little bedtime snack you enjoy, oh yes, I see you with your crackers and tea, or perhaps a bite of something sweet. It's time we have a loving chat about why your body would rather you didn't. Picture this. Your stomach, liver and pancreas all have shifts to keep. Daytime is for feasting, nighttime is for fasting. When you eat late, it's like ringing the dinner bell for workers who've already clocked out. Now, here's what really happens when you indulge in those evening treats. Your poor stomach acid, which should be peacefully sleeping, has to jump back to work. This often leads to that uncomfortable burning feeling as it sloshes up your esophagus when you lie down. Oh darling, that's not just heartburn, it's your body waving a little white flag. And let me tell you about your hard-working liver. The night shift is when it performs its most sacred duty of detoxification. But if it's busy processing your bedtime snack instead, those toxins don't get properly cleaned out. It's like trying to clean house with guests still wandering about. Nothing gets done properly. Your blood sugar takes a midnight roller coaster ride too. That cookie or cereal before bed, it sends your insulin dancing when it should be resting, leading to groggy mornings and energy crashes by afternoon. Many of my clients discovered their mystery fatigue vanished when they simply stopped eating after sunset. But here's the sweetest news. The solution is as simple as nature intended. Finish your evening meal by 6 p.m. or at least 3 hours before bed. If you simply must have something, try my famous Sleepy Milk, just warm almond milk with a pinch of nutmeg and cinnamon. It satisfies without overworking your system. Within days of making this change, you'll notice something wonderful. You'll wake up feeling lighter, brighter, with more energy than you've had in years. Now, who's ready to hear about the surprising sleep position that could be aging your heart? Habit 3, sleeping in the wrong position. That favourite sleeping position you've clung to for years might be quietly stealing your health while you dream. Oh, I can hear you now. I've slept this way for decades. My darling, our bodies need us to adjust with the seasons of life. That back sleeping habit that served you at 40 becomes a liability at 60. When you sleep flat on your back, gravity plays a naughty trick. Your tongue and soft palate collapse backward, narrowing God's perfect airway design. This leads to snoring. Yes, even you, delicate ladies. But worse, it starves your brain of precious oxygen. Your poor heart then pumps harder to compensate. And here's something astonishing. Research has found that sleeping on your right side puts pressure on your vena cava, the major highway returning blood to your heart. But flip to your left side, and suddenly everything flows smooth as honey. Your digestion improves, your lymph drains properly, and your brain's waste removal system works at full power. For those dealing with reflux, this left side trick is heaven sent. It keeps stomach acid where it belongs instead of creeping up your throat all night. I've had clients tell me their lifelong heartburn disappeared just by switching sides. No pills, no potions. Now I know old habits die hard. So here's how to train yourself. Place a firm pillow behind your back to prevent rolling and hug another to keep your shoulders aligned. Try my angel's nest method. Tuck a small pillow under your waist to support your spine. Within weeks, your body will crave this position like a child craves their favorite blanket. Next, habit 4, sleeping in a hot room. I know how comforting it feels to nestle into a warm bed, especially when these old bones get chilly. But here's the truth your grandmother knew. The best sleep happens when we're slightly cool. Your body temperature is meant to drop at night, just as the earth cools when the sun goes down. When you sleep in a hot room, it's like trying to bake bread in an oven that won't turn off. Your beautiful pineal gland, that tiny but mighty sleep commander, waits for the signal that your core temperature has dipped before releasing its magic melatonin. But in a hot room, that signal gets lost like a letter in the mail. You might fall asleep, but you'll miss out on the deep restorative stages where your body does its most sacred repair work. And here's something that will wake you up. Studies show people sleeping in rooms above 70 degrees spend 30% less time in deep sleep. Yet night after night we accept this sleep deficit while our poor cells beg for proper rest. Now, for all my sweet ladies who say, "But I get cold at night," I hear you. The solution isn't to suffer in the cold, but to layer wisely like the good Lord designed. Cotton pajamas, never synthetic, a light wool blanket, and warm socks if needed. Keep your feet cozy, but let your body breathe. That's the secret. Try this tonight. Crack your window just a finger's width, turn down the heat, and add one less blanket than usual. You might be surprised how quickly you drift off when your body finally gets the "it's sleep time" signal it's been waiting for. Within days, you could wake up feeling years younger, with energy that lasts all morning. Okay, who's ready to hear about why jumping out of bed might be the most dangerous thing you do all day? Habit 5, getting out of bed too quickly. Picture this. All night long, your beautiful body has been lying peacefully, with your heart pumping blood at a lovely, relaxed pace. When you suddenly bolt upright, it's like asking a sleeping orchestra to immediately play a marching band tune. Your poor heart has to work overtime to push blood uphill to your brain against gravity's pull. No wonder you sometimes get those little stars in your vision or that wooziness that makes you grab the nightstand. Now, here's something fascinating your doctor may not have told you. As we age, our blood vessels become less springy. When you stand up too fast, the blood literally pulls in your legs for a few critical seconds before your circulation catches up. During that time, your brain is left gasping for oxygen like a fish out of water. Research shows this simple habit contributes to more falls in seniors than icy sidewalks ever could. But the solution is sweeter than honey, my dears. When you first wake up, before you even open your eyes, give your body a loving minute to remember it's daytime. Wiggle your toes like you're playing piano with them. Take 3 deep breaths that fill your belly like a balloon. Then slowly roll to your side and use your arms to gently push yourself up to sitting. Count to 10 before standing. This gives your circulation time to adjust without the panic. Keep a glass of water with a pinch of Himalayan salt by your bedside and take a small sip before rising. It helps your blood pressure stabilize beautifully. And always, always make sure your path is clear before those precious feet touch the floor. I've seen too many lovely souls break hips because they rush to answer a phone or check the weather. Try this new morning ritual for just 1 week and you'll notice something wonderful. No more morning dizziness, clearer thinking with your first cup of tea, and energy that lasts well past breakfast. Next, let's have a loving chat about those medications you have been faithfully taking before bed. Habit 6, taking certain medications before bed. That innocent little ritual of swallowing your pills with a sip of water might be quietly working against your body's wisdom while you sleep. Your liver is like a hard-working night nurse meant to be detoxing and repairing while you dream, not processing chemicals at all hours. When you take certain medications at bedtime, it's like handing that exhausted nurse an extra shift right when she should be resting. Those sleeping pills? They don't actually give you real sleep. It's more like putting your brain in a gentle headlock until morning. Here is what doctors might not have told you. Many common medications disrupt your natural sleep architecture. Those blood pressure pills can make your circulation sluggish when it should be nourishing your brain. Pain relievers force your liver to work overtime instead of cleansing. Even innocent-looking antacids alter your gut's delicate nighttime balance. But here's the golden key: timing is everything. Most medications work just as well taken at dinner time, giving your body those precious evening hours to process them before sleep's healing work begins. For those who must take something at bedtime, try my Moon Milk Trick Warm Almond Milk with a pinch of turmeric. Helps your body handle medications gently. Within days of adjusting your schedule, you might notice a positive difference. Ready for the last habit? Habit 7. Ignoring snoring or breathing stops. Let's be honest, many of us brush off loud snoring as just an annoying habit. We joke about it or our loved ones tease us, but the truth is that it could actually be your body's way of waving a red flag. Let me tell you about my neighbour Frank. For years his wife complained about his snoring. "Your snoring shakes the whole house," she'd joke. Then, one night, she noticed something scary. Frank would actually stop breathing for 10-15 seconds at a time before suddenly gasping awake. That's when they learned about sleep apnea, a condition where your breathing keeps stopping and starting all night long without you even realizing it. Here's why this matters so much for folks our age. When you stop breathing like that, your brain and heart aren't getting enough oxygen. Imagine holding your breath over and over again all night. No wonder you wake up feeling exhausted. Over time, this puts serious strain on your heart and can lead to high blood pressure, memory problems, and even increase your risk of stroke. The tricky part? Most people with sleep apnea don't even know they have it. You might just think you're a light sleeper or that feeling tired all the time is just part of getting older. But here are some telltale signs to watch for. Waking up with a dry mouth or headache, feeling sleepy during the day even after a full night's sleep, or if someone's noticed you stop breathing during the night. Now, before you worry, there are some simple things you can try tonight that might help. First, try sleeping on your side instead of your back. It keeps your airway more open. You might also prop up your head a bit with an extra pillow. Cutting back on alcohol in the evening helps too, since it relaxes those throat muscles even more. But here's the most important thing. If you or someone you sleep with notices these breathing pauses happening often, please mention it to your doctor. There are some really effective treatments now, from simple mouthpieces to small machines that help you breathe smoothly all night. My neighbour Frank got one, and now he says he wakes up feeling 20 years younger. Remember that snoring isn't just keeping your partner awake, it might be your body's way of asking for help. And we're all worth getting a good night's rest, don't you think? My dear friends, as we end our talk, remember this. Small changes to your nighttime routine can bring big blessings to your health. Your body knows how to heal itself, it just needs the right conditions to work its magic while you sleep. Pick one habit to change this week, whether it's drinking less water before bed, adjusting your sleep position, or timing your medications differently. Be patient with yourself like you would with a dear friend learning something new. I'd love to hear which tip spoke to you most. Share in the comments how your sleep improves your story might inspire someone else on their journey to better rest. Now go forth and sleep like the precious child of God you are, deeply, peacefully, and waking refreshed to greet each new morning's light. If this helped you, hit like, share it with a friend who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more honest conversations about how to age gracefully. Because we, senior women, got this.